Welcome to aminacademy.com. In chemistry, regarding atomic structure, let us do some introduction. Rutherford found that most of the alpha particles shot at the foil passed straight through the foil, but a very small number of particles were deflected. Here, that means the alpha particles have positive charge. Most of the alpha particles pass through the gold foil. That means most of the space of the atom is empty, and very little part of the alpha rays come back. That means it is deflected, otherwise exactly come back. It means the center part have something which have positive charge. He found that is a nucleus of an atom. It's a heavy nucleus. Most of the space were empty in the atom. Rutherford also hypothesized that the mass of this positive charge containing region called nucleus, most of the larger than the mass of the alpha particles. This part of the model of the atom is still considered true today. The nucleus is the dense central portion of the atom. The nucleus has all of the positive charge, nearly all of the mass, but only a very small fraction of the volume of the atom. That means it have heavy mass compared to the atomic mass, but it have very little volume. That means it's more denser part in the atom. Protons and nucleus compose the nucleus. Protons and neutrons compose the nucleus. By measuring the number of alpha particles that were deflected and the angles of the deflection, scientists calculated that radius of the nucleus to be less than 1 of 10,000 of the radius of the whole atom. That means the radius of nucleus is very small compared to the radius of the atom. That is, it is 1 of 10,000th part. The positively charged particle that repelled the alpha particle in the gold foil experiments and that compose the nucleus of an atom are called protons. The charge of a proton was calculated to be exactly equal the magnitude but opposite in sign of the charge of an electron. That is, proton have positive charge. The British scientist James Chadwick found that this beam was not deflected by electric or magnetic field. That means some other experiments James Chadwick done about an atomic structure. Here his investigation showed that this neutral particle which is composed in the nucleus is neutrons. He named is a neutron. This is a no charge. This has no charge. That means now we can understand the nucleus composed of proton and neutron. Proton have positive charge and neutron have no charge. Now we'll discuss about atomic number and atomic mass. All atoms consist of protons and electrons. Most of atoms also have neutrons. Protons and neutrons make up the small dense nuclei of atoms. Already have shown that. The electrons occupy the space surrounding the nucleus. For example, an oxygen atom has protons and neutrons surrounded by electrons. But the description fits all other atoms such as atoms of carbon, nitrogen, silver and gold, etc. Atomic number is the number of protons of the nucleus. Suppose we say the atomic number, it represents the number of protons in the nucleus. The number of protons that an atom has is known as the atomic number. For example, the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. because the nucleus of each hydrogen atom has one proton. The atomic number of oxygen is 8 because all oxygen atoms have 8 protons in the nucleus. Now, the atomic mass is the mass of the nucleus itself, because it is the heavier part of the atom. So, atomic mass means it is exactly the mass of the nucleus. That means proton and neutron. The mass number is equal to the total number of particles of the nucleus. That is the total number of protons and neutrons. For example, a particular atom of neon has a mass number of 20. That means we can say atomic mass number is, we can say mass number minus atomic number equal number of neutrons. By conclusion, you can say an atomic structure, nucleus have protons and neutrons, electron surrounds the nucleus. That means here proton have positive charge and proton have positive charge, neutron have no charge, therefore the heavy nucleus has positive charge, and the electron is surrounding a particular part and revolving. That means electron have negative charge, the total charge is null. That means the amount of positive charge in nucleus and amount of negative charge in electron is balanced each other, so a particular atom is balanced. That means null charge. Further details we will discuss in future videos. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.